Hello and welcome back to the channel. Cornelius Prax here, coming to you from Vietnam. And I'm still completing my quest to finish my Blood Bowl Orc team, because they will be making an appearance at the Bourbon City Brawl. This is a miniature game convention the first weekend of October, just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. So if you're interested you're in the area, I'll leave a link in the description and also in a pinned comment. Check out the website, see if there's anything of interest there. It's not just a Blood Bowl tournament. They'll be playing 40K, Battletech, War Machine, many other miniature games. So check out the website. Maybe you want to come. And if you do come by the Blood Bowl tournament and say hi. Let me know that you saw this video. So it's time for the blitzers and throwers to report to training camp. But first, they've got to be fitted for our team uniforms. You see what I have to work with here. 3 are painted in their old team colors. 2 were started but never finished. 1 just has one thick coat of white primer. I need to strip these bad boys, but how? At least 95% of all the miniatures I've painted in the past have been metal, so I've always used acetone. You can really knock off the paint with that caustic solution. I learned almost 40 years ago, though, do not put plastic in acetone. So, what do people do nowadays since gaming miniatures have been replaced with plastic models? I have seen so many videos on YouTube of people saying that they just use isopropyl alcohol. I don't see how that'll work, but I'll give it a try. I have seen people in videos drop them in alcohol and then simply brush the paint away to the point where the plastic looks almost brand new. If it works that well, why shouldn't we be using it for metal too? I still have no faith, but I'll give it a try. Okay, I cry bullshit on the videos that show alcohol working so well. Are there Warhammer 40K players out there who paint directly onto the plastic with no priming? Are people playing miniature games without any protection, no clear coat varnish of any type? I can't imagine miniature painters playing games with miniatures with no primer, no clear coat of any type. But that has to be the only way that the paint is coming off that easy. Now to the painting process. I see many painters online that base coat everything first and then go back to add highlights and shadows. This is awkward for me because I don't normally start with the midtone. I usually go through the miniatures bit by bit, completing each section fully before moving on to the next part. For example, paint the boots all the way, complete, boom, move to the pants, all the way, complete, etc., etc. I start with the darker shadows first and then layer up to the highlights. So the midtone comes in the middle normally. This is an abnormal way to do it for me, but maybe this will help me save some time. So now I've got a base coat on most of the minis. I will push them aside, come back later to finish them, and see if doing things in this order saved me any time.
2,000 years later.
Okay, well, I have a dilemma. Today is the day that I have scheduled to finish up the blitzers and the throwers, but the problem is I also woke up to the news that today was a scheduled power outage. They're doing some work and our section of town is shut off completely from 7 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. So it's a long day. That's my time that I was going to paint, so obviously I had to figure something out because my office is too dark and none of my desk lamps are working because I have no power. So instead, I made this temporary workstation. Normally this corner has just got suitcases and storage in it, but I moved everything out of the way, shoved this shelf over by this window, and although it is rainy and overcast today, there's not much sun, but at least it's better light than where my desk is set up. So that's going to have to do for today. See what we can do, and hopefully I get everything done right there in that little cubby. So I finally finished them, and I'm pretty happy for the most part. I don't think it was any different time-wise, so I've retained my title as the world's slowest painter. Well, I will leave this one off here and let you know that after I get some primer, my Black Orc blockers will be coming up next. If you've made it all the way to this point in the video, please like and subscribe. And please leave a comment, even if you have nothing nice to say. You can say something vile, I don't care. Hit the thumbs down. We just need interaction on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.